For 4 seasons, the critically acclaimed series Queen Sugar has been heralded for its impactful storytelling and portrayal of an African-American family. And for the 5th season, the show will explore even more.
A gun ain't nothing but violence and death waiting to happen, and I don't want it anywhere near me.
Fine.
We agreed long time ago that you wouldn't keep one. So every day that you kept it in our house, you've been lying to me. Why, Hollywood?
Why? Baby, look what's going on right now. What are we doing? They killed that man dead in the middle of the street.
What does George Floyd have to do with you having a gun in our house?
Look at the emotion there. Playing the role of Aunt Violet, or Vi. Please welcome Tina Lifford. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Oh, it's so great to see you. We're going to talk about the topics because they really relate to what we're dealing with today, straight out of many of the headlines. But production of the show was stopped in 2020 due to COVID-19. Ava DuVernay, who is the visionary behind Queen Sugar, decided to completely revamp this season's storyline to really address the real issues that our country is facing. We heard a little bit of that right there. So talk to us about the real life issues that we're going to see unfold.
Yeah, it was a brilliant move on Ava's part, and literally this season of Queen Sugar is tracking everything that Americans and the world experienced last year. So we get the news of COVID coming, or this virus coming, and then we actually see the impact of it through the Bordelon's eyes. So we'll be dealing with not just COVID, but as you just saw there, the whole George Floyd issue, and then all the fallout from COVID and from the increasing division that is happening in the country. You've got the problem of death without being able to be close to the ones you love. You've got homeschooling. You've got disrupted income, businesses closing. You've got, just the depression and a sense of isolation. Everything that is the reality you will actually experience through the eyes of the Bordelon.
Yeah, and part of that reality and part of that conversation, right, is diversity and inclusion. So you cover those topics in the show, but I think what's so important for people to understand at home too is that you are diverse and inclusive behind the scenes as well. All seasons directed by female directors. Why do you feel that's so important to telling the story here?
Yeah, well, Ava has a brilliant way of being not just in alignment with the times, but a true champion of change. And as a champion of change, she recognized that her entry into the business as a director, a television director, had all of these catch-22s in it. And so she decided to make Queen Sugar a platform for entry of women into the marketplace as directors. And I believe that when we started Queen Sugar back in 2016, don't hold me to these figures. It's the essence that I'm sharing. The number of women, in the DGA, Directors Guild of America, has literally gone up something like 40 or 50%. That is absolutely attributable to Ava DuVernay and her choices.
I want to talk to you about her because a lot of times we celebrate her shows. You are a character for which she has helped develop. What is she like? Because she is such a powerhouse in her field, but you've been able to get to know her. What is she like?
She is a powerhouse. She is a force. I don't know where all of her energy comes from. Ava has, I believe she has, a doppelganger?
Yeah.
Yeah. She can be in 12 places at one time and fully present in all.
Wow.
She is aware of, she's got a number of shows this moment, but her presence in Queen Sugar is like she's on the stage with us every single day.
Wow.
She knows when people's birthdays are. She knows, when someone has had something happening in their life outside of
Yeah.
Queen Sugar that requires and deserves a celebration. She's 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 got a bandwidth that boggles my mind.
Yeah, I mean, your bandwidth is crazy too with the amount of shows that you have been in. But I want to talk about Queen Sugar for 1 second and the character you play, which is Aunt Violet, right? And I want to give you the double-edged question here. What do you like most about her? What do you like least about her?
Really easy. What I like most about Aunt Vi is that she is a character that every family, I'm going to say every family, regardless of race, knows. And yet, in the African American community, she is truly an archetype. And yet, we haven't seen her depicted in television until 2016 with, the launch of Queen Sugar. So, again, Oprah Winfrey and Ava DuVernay have changed the face of television with Aunt Vi and given so many women the opportunity to see themselves and to see themselves as this 360 character, not just this sliver of a person, but a whole rich, complicated human being. That's what I like most. And to be honest, there's nothing that I don't like about Aunt Vi. I will tell you that the difference between Aunt Vi and Tina Lifford makes me have to work to be sort of as black and white as Aunt Vi is. Aunt Vi is a little black and white. She's judgmental and she's controlling. And that's not really me.
Gotcha.
Well, you are phenomenal as your character and such a great person to talk to as you. So thanks, Tina, for being with us today and sharing a little bit of your insight.
Thanks for having me.
Hey,
Be well.
You too. You can tune into Queen Sugar tonight on OWN, which of course is the Oprah Winfrey Network.